And we're live. Hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're just gonna jump right in today. No preamble, no nothing. We're just going to Paper Mario Land. The world of Paper Mario. I'm like decently close to the end of the game now, as far as I understand. I don't think I'm gonna manage to beat it today, but I'm gonna give it my all anyway. And I also will simply continue to be purple. Like, you can just walk on these for no reason. I discovered that last stream, and now it's all I want to do whenever I see little thin walls. I just want to walk on them. Alright, let's do this for real. There he is. I leave Bobbery out just in case I need him to talk to the Bob-omb. He's getting squished. How many tries does this take? Not even budging. There we go. It took a lot of work, but we made it. Looking everywhere for you. Report fortune teller told me to seek the man with the M on his hat. I like that they never refer to him being red, because you might not be red. Fortune teller was right. Turns out I didn't need Bobbery for this. Just paranoid. After the incidents of the previous stream. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's time. Is this not the cannon? All this time I thought that thing was the cannon. I guess if it's called big, I guess something wasn't that big. I have snuzzed. Alright, here we go. For Big Bob's detonation sequence. Open other hatch. There's a lot of fanfare for this. I hope it's something really special. Let's see how it do. Lift Big Bob into position. Alright, what's this thing gonna look like? It really is just a freaking huge cannon. It's significantly bigger than I thought it was gonna be, because I thought that thing in the other area was the cannon. Metal Gear looking UI for this thing. Oh man, all the bombs are gonna explode to launch the thing. No, is Mario and company, are they getting in through like are they gonna be in like a space capsule, or are they just literally being exploded out of the thing? They're just literally being exploded out. Beautiful. Good luck, Mario. Oh man, I should have had Vivian out. What happens to her tail in this situation? I'm half tempted to just like reload, so I can see that happen with Vivian. I don't really have time. So we will continue on like this. I didn't know that you go to the moon in this game. I'd never heard of this. Temporarily immobilize all enemies. I feel like immobilizing enemies is gonna be more useful to me. Like, I feel like that's an item that I might end up using. Well, I love how slow you have to walk here. Not. So there's like two different ways you can go here. I'm gonna go to the left because usually you end up going to the right. So I'm going to travel left. Just to shake things up a little bit. One damage. Alright, Bobbery, are you good for this? Right, let's see if this works. Repeatedly tap A. Well, better than nothing, I suppose. No, not half bad, actually. Look at the music is like very different here now. There's a certain flair to it. I keep wanting to call him like General Bob-Omb or something like that, but that's not his name at all. He's just called Bobbery. You know, sorry Bobbery, but I should really have Yoshi here because he's faster. He's still slow as heck, but like... he's more reasonable. I'd prefer that you don't do that. I'm gonna stop bothering breaking those blocks at some point, because... they haven't exactly been super useful to me so far. Hey look, there it is. Oh, these things. Been a while since I've seen these enemies. Hello, Bess. Photorealistic. Ground pound. What's photorealistic, Bess? Got him. Yeah, I finally have an enemy that I can freeze. Bis, when you joined the stream today, would you mind joining just for more Paper Mario? Because this is my last stream until October, so I'm like trying to get through as much as this as possible. So I think it would be fun if you joined me for it. Because I know you didn't seem to be feeling our other idea, like the biggest amount ever. So I thought you might, like joining for this instead. Alright, crew, we're going in. We'll be over soon. Okie dokie. Serious funny business. Uh-oh, X-Knots. I have a feeling this is not going to go well for them. The guy's already done in one turn. I feel like I'm maybe a little bit overpowered. Which I guess is better than being underpowered this late in the game. I'll take it. This is some pretty good music. Oops, I forgot what button makes me attack first. I'm so smart. I'm surprised there's anyone other than X-Nuts in the crowd. Well, he's in Big End. And now he's dead. I'm in for another level up pretty soon, too. By the looks of things, like, we're getting 10 points every battle. Just a handful of battles will do. Replenishes 50 HP. Why am I in Scorp's world? What does that mean? I'll take a butter mushroom. The music is so good. Well, let's do the sub-levels in order. This is just a normal X-Knot. Defeated. Luigi, how did you get here? How did Luigi get to the man? The normal X-Knots don't stand a chance. Good job, Yoshi. Everybody's trying to fuck with me. Cut it out. Wow, my special spell kicked on. Fucking obliterated. I like how gravity is normal in here, despite it still being on the mud. There's a ton of shit up there. Something smells good in there. What did you have to eat? You're gonna let me try that. Oh, he's done. Infatuate. Interesting that she can do that. I prefer to just incinerate them all. I don't have room for items. I don't know the access code. Alright, time for sub-level 2 then. Oh, there's the gear I need. Will explosion knock it down? No. Well, let's see what this does first. I should probably check on this one first. Oh shit. Oh, very interesting. I still don't know how to get that gear up there though. I need it. It's taunting me. Top the gear is taunting me. So I know exactly where I need to put that. how the fuck to get up there. Wait. So close yet so far. Wait, I also have... God damn it. Even that's not good enough. Oh. Oh, poop and farts. Poop as well as farts. Well, I failed that encounter. Well, I got rid of his burn. He's gonna get oil bag again. And he's gone. Is there a single one of these I can step on? Okay. It's a memory game. I wonder if I can hit them. Doesn't seem to be anything I can do to... Oops! Doesn't seem to be anything I can do to tell what they are in advance. Nope. Oh, he can tell. If he walks, then it's good. Sleepy sheep. Ta-da! Thank you, Bobbery. Love the music here. Very enjoyable. Oh, I killed that thing real good. Okay, he's on fire. It'll be useful. Alright, cleared him. A few more battles and I should get a level up. I'm gonna go for yet more flower points this time, I think. Okay, so I think this might allow me to get the gear. Hello, Sham. Mario Paper is going very well, thank you. Alright, there's a bunch of shit I could get up here now. Alright, fight time. They make very, very video gamey sounds when they do that move, don't they? I suck at multi-bounce so bad I may as well not even fucking use that. Multi-bounce is worth nothing to me. Oh, there's been plenty of bobbery today. I had to use him to solve a puzzle a little bit ago. I'm not sure he had the most fun time solving the puzzle. I'm gonna be honest. Not sure that was a really good time for him. Oh, that's green potion though. Also big. I guess it doesn't matter what color it is. Of course, why would I ever stop being Waldo Mario? Once you can be Waldo Mario, there's no reason to ever stop. the note say? I'm not under repair now. Look at all this shit up there. I need to figure this out. There we go. There's only so many choices when you have 3, so... Oh, you get to play the crane game. Get all the stuff you want. Don't shrug at me like that, Mario. Give me the fucking badges! I want the badges! Give them to me, please! I've been such a good girl. I deserve it, come on. Thank you, you're so nice to me. The feeling fine badge. This will be the feeling fine badge, but for partners, I think. Yay, I did Hooray. I'm gonna get all the coins just in case there's like something for getting all of them. Just in case there's something for getting everything. Alright, last one coin. It's just a long animation every time. If I get a lot of misses, I gotta give up on this. Pretty quick. Okay, if the next one misses, that's it. I'm... It's not worth my time. Okay, it's not worth my time. It's just one coin each, and it's not... That's not worth my time. That's not worth my worm. I have like 1,500... I have like 1,600 coins. Shan, I'm not going to put in that much effort for like 5 more. Especially when I get like more than that when I just beat an enemy in a fight. Yeah, it isn't Earth my worm. What if it unlocks special mode? Hey, it's time for Bess. Everybody say welcome home, Bess. Welcome home,
What's up,
fairy.
What's up, you crusty anuses? Okay, 1 second. So that was terrible. Can I have a different intro? Hold on, I'm leaving.
Oh no, they're leaving. The scary punishment.
Howdy, everybody. How you doing on this wonderful Sunday? That one sucks as well. Hold on.
Hey, look, it's the room where Peach got invisible.
Ooh, fucking hell. Welcome to Elena and Biss Power Hour. Ooh, fucking hell. Okay, that's terrible. Hold on.
Yeah, that one was pretty cringe.
Hey up, sweethearts. How are you doing?
Hey,
Is that one alright? Is that fine?
At some point, you're just gonna have to live with it, even if it's not the best.
Oh, no, we've got like hours to keep doing this. We'll hash one out eventually, I'm sure. No, dear, we've got this, don't worry. So I'm gonna go, I think next time, I'm gonna try and lean into a bit of a posh aura, how about that?
I'm gonna lean into classical gas.
Homer, you're leaning into that classical gas and shredding your skin! Oh, Lenny, kill yourself. I'm gonna be real with you, right? I hate it. I hate the fact. I hate the fact that, like, the funniest thing to me is just characters saying "kill yourself."
Oh, there was a diagram.
It should be fun.
I didn't need to use bobbery to figure it out. There was a fucking diagram on the wall.
Also, just joking. I would never lean into the posh. It would not work well for me.
Look, I could have just looked at this. I'm so stupid. Instead, I tortured bobbery.
Elena, you didn't. You didn't figure out what you had to do.
No.
Oh,
I made
Elena,
bobbery get skronked by the cube, so I wouldn't.
Oh, Elena, you're my favorite little Wazek. You know that.
That was an interesting way to get the first strike. Did you see that?
Yeah, you did it with your ass.
I mean, like, I pressed X to get off of Baby Yoshi, and then I hit the enemy. The wombo comboed it.
I wonder what time tomorrow my fucking appointment is.
I thought you were about to say what time my abortion is. I was about to be like, this. What?
Wait, how would you feel if you found out I was actually gonna go and have an abortion tomorrow? How'd that make you feel?
Extremely confused.
I was watching a video earlier today, and I don't know. Well, not today. It was yesterday actually. I was watching a video. I don't really know if I like it in any way, right? Like, I don't know if I'd stand by it. I don't know if I'm not gonna say anything about the video in terms of like the person or the video or the content or whatever, right? But it was like it was just some video that was like somebody asking themselves if panty and stocking with garter belt was feminist media or not, right?
It's
and
media,
what the line?
right?
What?
Is it? It's media, all right.
But yeah, I don't know. Like at one point, they just brought up a line from that show.
Oh my god, that was a lot of star points.
At one point, they brought up like a line from that show, which was something like, "I wouldn't have his babies, but I'd have his abortion." And I have just been reminded of
That's
that.
incredible.
I thought I would spring that all on you.
It's one of the most incredible lines I think I've ever heard.
I'm glad I could share it with you then, Elena.
Mario became an
God,
A-list star. Next Battle Mario's crowd on stage will be even bigger. Oh shit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, when you can pull a crowd on the moon, that's when you're a big deal.
I mean, sometimes even Luigi is there.
Sometimes even Luigi is there! Elena, that is such a wholesome little thing that came out of your mouth.
It's better than the unwholesome things that come out of my mouth.
Name one.
I'd rather not. Baby Yoshi, you suck! Baby Yoshi, get out of here! That's right, I'm criticizing a baby live on stream.
Wow, that's pretty fucking mean. I can't believe you'd fucking do that, Lena. It's fucking nasty. It's so fucking mean. Fidget spinner!
It sure is. 3 of them. Well, Vivian can take care of that.
Every single time you have Vivian, like, burn a large group of enemies, I just think of the Minecraft torch chest video. Vivian, fucking burn them! Wait, what? Ah! 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 Ah!
Oh my god. This is where the dude usually is. Hey, it's the carpet realm, my favorite.
You like the carpet?
It's not as good when you're visible. You can't see the effect as much.
Oh my, Elena, I am getting tingles just looking at this fucking carpet. Look at it. It's so lovely.
Well, I still haven't found where to use the red key. So I just have 2 keys and I haven't found how to use either of them.
Shan's right, Mario and Vivian are in matching colours at the minute.
Yeah, that's why I made Mario purple.
Do you ship them, Elena?
No.
Okay. There was a long pause there. Explain your pause.
I don't ship them.
Okay, that doesn't explain the pause though.
No, I figured that one out by myself. I didn't need the note. But here's where Princess Peach got naked. 014029. What were they doing in there? You can just go in there.
What do you mean, what were they doing in there? I think the answer's obvious. They were standing. I don't even think they'd be one another's beards. What? What the fuck does that mean?
You don't know that term?
No.
Insert the elevator key.
I remember Sasha being obsessed with Naked
now?
Peach, but for innocent reasons. What? Wait. What were the innocent reasons?
It was because she was too young to, like, know.
Oh.
happened to the fucking elevator key?
I eated it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I eated the key. I eated the key like onion. Spy X Family the movie. Can I just say, by the way, Spy X Family the movie is really fucking good. Like, I would like actually recommend that one. Elena showed it to me. It's very rare that like somebody shows me something and I'm just like, yeah, it was good.
Chen says you're great, Sasha. You spilled your coffee. You really did.
Oh, that's an interesting term.
Chen just thinks you're great. They've just been talking about you. Yeah. They're saying you're. I told you what they're saying. It's that you're great. He's running around in circles in the living room right now. He's like, "What are people saying about me?"
Shit. Sasha's fucking activated. Oh.
I felt the same.
To be fucking activated. Oh, those were the days.
Yeah, we were laying in bed last night and Sasha just turns to me and goes, "Oh, Lena, I wish you could see what's in my head right now." And then she told me that she was watching a snail swinging on a swing in her head.
Oh, that's cute. That's sweet. That's adorable. That has no feet.
Hammer. The level ups are coming so quickly. I could have sworn it was sub-level 1 that had the door. I guess not. Well, while I'm at it, I'll go back up to the first floor. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Oh wait, oops. I am on the first floor. Oh. I picked the wrong thing.
You picked the wrong thing, Elena. What the fuck are you doing?
That's why I was confused.
Oh, I know. That's why you were so confused.
Yeah, that's why my butt cheeks got fused together.
Only that's why you have an omni ass. I'm so fucking tired. I'm gonna be real. Like I slept all day and I'm still tired.
That's what Sasha was just saying. She's saying she got like so much sleep, but she's still tired.
It's
she said she
inertia.
feels sleep deprived, but she slept a ton.
Tell her it's fucking inertia. Also, Sharon says, "One
No, I think
cheek?"
it's sleep inertia, not fucking inertia.
Elena, I'm going to fucking kill you. Actually, like a donut, like a donut.
Oh, 14029. Okay, I remember that.
No!
I had to double check, but I did remember it.
It is not a fucking donut. No, Shen, I am beating you to an inch of your life.
They're really tricky. They put in like extra spaces.
Oh.
You really could not brute force that one. Oh god, not the freaking this thing again.
I think the insinuation is, Shan, is that there's no butthole anymore. The butthole is gone.
Yeah, it's
like
all
it's
smooth.
just
there's no cheeks.
It's just an orb. Whereas you're imagining that it's one cheek with a hole in it. Grover says, why? Bring it back.
Hoo-ha. Was he talking about hoo-has? Oh shit, it's puzzle time. How many questions do you think I'm gonna get right?
Still, wait, excuse me? Elena was teleporting the poop before.
Get 5 correct
This
answers.
feels familiar, actually. I think I might have remembered this
and
bit.
you win. Exactly what's hidden here? Monkey?
Monkey?
Oh, is that the security key? What's the name of the girl in Petalburg who's waiting patiently for Coop's return? Could be cool. How can I forget Could be cool? I like Vivian's little thinking face. Because he's still smiling. She's like,
Oh, what a precious little bean.
Goomba, Lava Bubble, Buzzy Beetle, and Boo. How many feet do they have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's
You
a
can
lava
answer
bubble?
D feet. Shut up, Baz.
What? Why can't I just ask a simple question? Why can't I just ask a little question to you? What's the problem?
Shut up. Where was the only diamond star?
Everybody, are you seeing the mistreatment I receive on this stream? I get treated like fucking shit.
Which one was the diamond star? I'm gonna guess Glitzfell. Oh. What was the name of the very first champion of the Glitz Pet?
Come on, you gotta get this one.
It was
right?
Prince Mush, right?
Yeah. Prince Matthew!
It was like the mushroom.
In your butt or in your borb.
What did Francesca and Frankie from Rogueport lose on Keelhole Key? The ring. Alright, I gotta... So this one, I either win or lose here. What number question is this? Well, it's just right there on screen. And also, logically speaking, it has to be question 7. Because I missed 2 and got 4. So it's be 7. That was the one.
This game's funny, I think, actually. It's also Peak and Kino, by the way.
I'm so mad right now, I can hardly see straight. I lose. Fine, but I really hate you. Take this, you bum. And he goes...
Shrinking into a fucking corn cob.
Elevator key Rob. I love when my elevator key ran.
Hey Elaine, have you shown off the Easter egg? Yeah.
What Easter egg?
Oh, never mind then. Doesn't matter, don't worry about it.
You think I'm gonna know about Easter eggs?
Okay, can you go do me a favor and go to the floor of the dressing room?
We were on our way there right now.
Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna be fine.
See, here's the dressing room.
Okay, it's fine. It's gonna be. We're chill.
Excuse me?
Look at him! Also, look at your part. Like, swap between your party members while you have chance.
Will they'll all be like that?
Yeah.
Oh, what did they do to her?
Oh yeah, her sprite's a bit fucking.
It's cool.
Putrid. It's a bit putrid. Oh, look at Coop! Look at Coop's! I love him. He's a little
Goopella. Bobbery. I think the Vivian sprite is my favorite.
I mean, Elena, that's obviously the case.
I also think that she looks funny. Alright, then we go.
If it's you in the game, you gotta see it. I'm sorry, Shan, it wasn't you. It's a shame. I think Paper Mario 1000.
Origami King.
What if we could put Shan in the game, Elena? What if we could put Shan? What if we could put Shan eggs everywhere?
Shan eggs?
Yeah, it's like an Easter egg, but it's just always Shan every time. It's
I thought Shan was laying eggs.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint. Shan is not allowed to lay
eggs. It would have
eggs.
been so cool if you were laying eggs, Shan. I think you should learn how. Shan likes training, I bet they could learn that.
I'm a man. The way you're putting it is just like a technique, you know. Oh, is Shan another like mammal hater like Arrow?
Like you.
I'm not a mammal hater.
Oh, you are. Well, all of your least favorite animals are mammals.
What about frogs? What about pelicans?
Yep.
Bitch. Those are not fucking mammals and you fucking know it.
I don't know anything, Bis. There's not a thought in my head.
Periods aren't actually a mammal thing, I think. I think they're like only some mammals. Like, I think it's got something to do with like...
placental mammal thing. Like,
wait, I could just want it...
No, it's placental mammals because the period has to do with the placenta.
No, but I remember hearing something like, I think like even a lot of mammals don't have them. It's something to do with like the relation, how the egg finds its perch. Like, I think I remember watching a documentary once and they talked about how technically human pregnancies are like parasitic in some way. Like, they plant themselves in such a way that they like take stuff even if you don't want them to or something, and because of that
it's just a cynical view of childbirth, I think.
Well, no, but no, it was actually like there's some like evolutionary pressure with specifically some mammals, not others, for them to have periods in order to get rid of like unwanted pregnancies or like half-formed pregnancies or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember at this point.
that periods are also primarily hormonal.
Yeah, so they're very easy to fix then, I guess.
One of the reasons that human pregnancies suck is because our bodies are like this weird, like malformed ape body form where we've like mangled ourselves into walking upright. And evolution hasn't caught up with all of the caveats that have come with that. Such as, in order to walk upright, we've ended up with very narrow, hips. And they've narrowed to such a degree that, like, babies don't really fit very well through them anymore. And humans, out of, like, all mammals, are, like, one of the most likely to die during childbirth. Because of our weird bodies. That's a good reason why I like she said yeah. Vivian said yeah and she killed them.
I love the soundscape. I love the soundscape of just yay.
Yeah, that's a good argument against like the idea of like the human body plan being ideal somehow. Like, you know, like science fiction things and like all aliens evolve into like a humanoid form or whatever. It's like our humanoid form actually really sucks.
I remember
We're
like
an evolutionary abomination at the moment.
I think that baby like a baby appliance would be a good thing. I remember I was reading some post at some point where somebody was talking about how about number one, womb transplants, right? Like womb transplants in trans women, and number two, they were talking about the idea of like baby making machines, right? And they'll talk about how TERFs don't like either of them, right? And then this person rightfully pointing out that like removing the exclusive need for an AFAB person in the process of creating a child is alleviating one of the single greatest historical causes of like sex of sex-based oppression in human history, you know?
Like, do you think that you're about this, that they're seeing Peach in the shower, but it's actually some random guy?
That's a bit of a mean way to talk about Terry. Fuck you.
Well, also I set his crotch on fire.
That's a bit of a mean thing to do, Terry. Fuck you. Plantigrade? That's what humans are? Plantigrade?
Yeah, because we walk on... because of the part of the foot that we walk on.
I think I would really like to be digitigrade if I could.
Yeah, I was talking the other day on the stream about how birds have like much more efficient bipedal walking systems than we do, because they've had about 100 million more years to develop that than we'd have. Whereas we have legs and feet that were developed for tree climbing and like grabbing things, you know, like our hands. So it's basically, it was like a hand and we took the thumb and just shoved it up here.
What's the next step beyond digitigrade? At what point are you walking like at what point are you walking on your knees? What does that happen?
And also, like, our foot is just like a weird, like, mass of bones that's being, like, essentially, like it's because, you know, because it started out as a hand, right? And, like, a wrist, essentially, right? So it's got all these bones in there, like your wrist does. But they've been shoved together to make, like, a structural component. And they're like tied together with tendons essentially instead of being a solid mass. And that's basically the root of all the problems that we have with our feet.
I'm just a man.
Is that our feet are adapted from something that was not meant to do what it's doing.
They're just duct taped a little.
Uh-huh. And like having separate toes like we do is like superfluous at this point, right? Like it's probably we will develop like the direction that evolution would make the most sense to take would be to like probably the big toe would probably continue to get bigger and the other toes would continue to like atrophy away essentially. Till eventually we essentially have like one toe or maybe like two toes, you know, like birds only have a few toes.
God, that's a disgusting image though. Let's move on actually. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to imagine the bigger toe.
The foot will probably get longer and potentially eventually we'd move to walking digitigrade. And also the bones in your foot will probably eventually begin to fuse. For more structural stability. That is like, that's assuming that like we have gone so far into walking upright that like we won't be leaving that, you know?
Oh god, ostrich feet are putrid. They look like thin people's feet.
Oh.
Sorry, it's just the case. Oh my god, and their toenails are gross. Do you think ostriches know they're disgusting, or do you think we need them to tell them?
Ostriches are the fastest bipedal animals.
I think they need a tail.
They could like run as fast as like a person riding a bike.
Like, I just think I think they'd be more stable if they had a tail, you know? Is there somewhere where I can submit this complaint?
God.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, that's the usual then.
Submit your complaints to God, please.
Oh, sorry, I made a really good post earlier today.
The sweet feast instead of the sweet treat. Did you like the post I made last night, Biz? I told you about it. I don't know if you like looked at it and liked it.
I don't think I've ever looked at anything actually. Can ostriches turn fast without a tail? No rudder or such. Like, the idea of an ostrich is just like a dragged car. It can only go fast forwards. Uh-oh, I forgot some. Oh no. Oh no, I had something in the microwave and I forgot. Oh no.
It's
oh
probably
dear.
cold now.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. 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 No.
What do we do here?
I guess I gotta go.
I was about to try that, but I wasn't sure. I can throw him over the thing. There you go, Shan. There's Bobbery. Oh, I can go in there. But now what? Oh, I'm stupid. You get to use my favorite girl. The most 10 out of 10 girl of all time. There's a mushroom back here. I want the mushroom. Oh. Chat, what's your favorite type of mushroom? What's your favorite mushroom to munch? Room. Okay, that's good to know, but what is your favorite, what's your favorite mushroom? It's cool to know that you like bleeding angels, but what about mushrooms? Oh, you also like destroying angels. I guess you don't like angels very much. You seem to want them dead. There we go. I don't actually know the names of any mushrooms, so I can't really answer. A placebo mushroom? Interesting. Ouch. The only reason I know about shiitake mushrooms is because of, Spy Kids and their running bit where they go, oh shit, talkie mushrooms. That's the only reason I know about those. I could not tell you what they are. No, I didn't. That's not where I wanted to go, please. You seeing this shit, Vivian? I wonder if I can walk across the gears. Looks like I probably could have. It's too late to find out now. Yeah, okay. I've schmorbled myself. Would I want to meet a supervillain or superhero? I think it depends on the hero and the villain in question. Like if we're talking about like Poison Ivy, I'd rather meet her than a superhero. Oh, puffballs are extremely good. I do know about those. I still have the whack-a-bump. Oh dear. I didn't. Well, I'm gonna have to do it again. Oh yeah, there used to be a bunch of mushrooms that would grow behind one of the places that we lived at years ago. And I enjoyed kicking them because they go pfft, and all the spores would go everywhere. Be like this little cloud, this little poof. It was just kind of like, you know, it'd be like kicking a dandelion and watching all the little seeds go flying, you know? I'm not mean to them, I'm helping them, with their purpose in life, you know, to spread their spores. Well, the stairs. Wow, this is just like in Resident Evil 3. Okay, that's a great out of context screenshot right there.
Crump! Crump.
I'll crump with your sweetie pie.
I'll crump with you, Mario.
This is my new favorite line in the game. Hey, Rainy, get out there. Go in. The Rainy cameo.
Right, let's talk about bees.
Anything that you would never want to kick as a beehive? If you try to go into the water, then they'll wait for you to surface.
What about your grand's balls?
You wouldn't want to kick your grandma's balls?
Yes.
Does it even need, like, bringing up? Like,
Don't know.
do you really need a PSA to tell people don't kick your grandma's balls?
I just was looking for an example, okay? I mean, to be fair, you could have a really terrible grandma, at which point it would be entirely justified.
Not my grandma! I ate my grandma.
Oh! Oh!
And it took a while too, because she was pretty big. Your little peachy princess isn't even here anymore. Look, she's ready to throw hands. Vivian was the right character to have out for this scene. Two. When I get around to playing Armored Core, the second mech that I make is gonna have a big number 2 on it like this. So you know it's the second one I've made.
I really want
It's
to
raw
try and
horsepower,
make,
kiddies. Want somebody to try and make this thing.
make something that looks vaguely like Magnus von Grapple now.
Look at him walk into the frame. That's incredible. Junior varsity losers.
I'm nice to wasps. Whenever I find them in work, I always take them out peacefully. It is entirely superficial, though.
Saying that, if you're chill, then wasps will be chill. They said they've spent eons evolving to recognize aggression from vertebrate predators. So, if you're calm, then they will recognize it.
Interesting.
They won't feel threatened by you.
Also, the lighting in this game is good because everything is flat. So that's the thing, is like the less things you have to account for, the more you can improve the lighting. I think that's how it works.
At least the game still only runs at 30 FPS though.
Yeah, it's a handheld game though, so shut your bum hole.
The Switch is holding back the industry, Buzz.
Oh, shut the fuck up. We get so many fucking Sonic tubers who are like, oh, I'm fucking sick of them making games for Switch. The Switch is holding back the series. Why can't it look better? And it's like, number one, these are games where like part of the target audience is 3-year-olds. You fucking idiot. Let them get it on something they can afford, right? That's number one. Number two,
Also,
the series, like,
I just want to say real
go
quick.
on.
What's better, Vivian just going up and punching somebody, or when she does her jinx catches everything on fire?
Does there have to be a better? You know, this is like when people post about how much they prefer cuddling to sex. It's like, I don't know. Nobody's
like
asking
them
one or the other. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I think that, like, they're funny in different situations. The going up to somebody and punching them is funny when there's one opponent. The fire is funnier when there's a crowd who all just get incinerated.
That was a hell of a thing. Anyway, go on about the Sonic thing.
Anyway, I was saying, like, it's like, I don't know, it's like you look at a game like Sonic Frontiers, right? Where, like, you know, like, I don't think the Switch is the reason it looks the way it does, right? Like, a lot of, I don't know, it's like no amount of just throwing computing power at them is gonna fix, like, some of the jankier animations, you know? The pop-in is as a result of the fact that, like, the game originally wasn't supposed to be populated with all those objects in the overworld. Like, originally, like, the overworld was supposed to be a lot more sparse, and they turned it into what it is now, late in development. Like, the fact that, like, I don't know, the fact that it has the really bland Sonic Forces model, that's not going to be fixed by tech power. All that giving developers, like, higher specs does is forces them to hire more people to make more, like, high-resolution assets. And it just wastes resources. And then you end up with, like, the fucking state of the AAA industry at the minute, where everything is this unwieldy mega project that like sucks and has no ambition, but like looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
I love how effective that Vivian is at just like everything with her fiery jinx. Like whenever there's multiple stuff, she just... What's that? Also, do you hope they make Tomodachi Life for the Nintendo Switch? I never played Tomodachi Life, so I don't really have much feeling one way or the other.
Well, they promised if there was ever a sequel...
And Sasha liked it a lot. So... Yeah, that's
they promised if there was ever a sequel, it'd have gay. Yeah, so we have to force their hand.
I was gonna say, I worry that the reason that they've never made another one, is that they promised that. And there's this weird Japanese law where if like a company like promises something, they can get in trouble for not following through with it. So like rather than like actually make it with gay stuff in it, they just never do it. So they never break the promise.
Reminder that Nintendo isn't and never will be your friend.
That's why people were like, you know, when they did the thing where like Super Mario Bros. 35 was only going to be around for a little while, and like they were going to stop selling Super Mario 3D All Stars, or like a specific date. People were like, no, we're trying to get them to like stop doing that, but like they couldn't. They were locked in. Because of Japanese law, they had to go through with that promise no matter what. No matter if people didn't like it or anything, like there was no chance that they were going to get them to stop that. Because they said they were going to do it, and now they have to.
Yeah, because a lot of people have bought it immediately, just because they'll think that, well, I better take my chance while I can. So if it was available forever, those people might suddenly be like, well, I got pressured into false pretenses.
So I think ultimately, it's probably good that they have a law like that. But, he just sucked them up his ass. He just sucked all those people up his ass.
Cell moments.
They're killing her. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I think that Daisy is trying to like mercy kill them. Like the Daisy knows that like they're all gonna die, and so is like knocking them out first so they don't suffer.
That's nice.
This music makes me think of the rocket hideout from the original Pokemon.
Huh.
I think it's probably a good time to use Veil. She wrote Baba. Oh, of course, in the turn that I use Veil, he doesn't actually attack us. No.
You could very
Oh no.
You could very easily reskin this into a Death Egg robot, you know.
Look at her, I'm so sad now.
Aww.
Oh, Vivian. Oh yeah, anyway, I was gonna say about the Gay Mies thing. In Miitopia, they didn't have, like, explicitly romantic relationships. But it was, like, close enough to it that, in Japan, or excuse me, in Russia, the game had to be rated the equivalent of M for allowing same-sex relationships. Even though they weren't textually, like, explicitly romantic relationships. Which means Metopia was technically Nintendo's first mature-rated video game before Emil. But only in Russia. You're being friends too sloppy style.
I hope we get huge advances in LGBT rights in Japan soon. Number one, because it'd be really great for the people that live there. And number two, because it would make people on Twitter really mad, and I think that'd be funny.
I can't do my bomb blast. I can't do my bomb blast. I can use fresh pasta.
I love that's just a fistful of pasta. Like, it's not a plate.
I've been holding it for a while.
Mario's just picked like a fistful of spaghetti out of his pocket, eating it.
I hope you're pleased, Chum, that I've got Bobbery.
I like Bobbery.
He got killed by the background thing. I didn't even kill him, he got killed by the stage.
Stagehand Terry did a kill steal. Terry is just the name I'm going to as like a default bloke now. It's just like, oh, I don't know, it's Terry.
Let's go with more health this thing.
There you go, getting more HP points.
He's gonna frickin' explode. Damn, he really frickin' exploded. Like, we're probably dead too after that one. But he just went who knows where in space.
And that's the lead in for Super. That's the lead in for Super Mario Galaxy 3. Could you imagine if they unironically made like Lord Crump Galaxy?
Really, in the special move Supernova. I expect Bowser to be the final boss of this game, inexplicably, by the way. Like, I think it's gonna happen. It's just gonna get hijacked by Bowser.
And it's gonna be funny because like he spent the entire game just bumbling around while like the actual characters have been fighting it out.
Exactly.
And then the last minute he falls out the ceiling and wedges all the crystal stars into his butthole and transforms. Like he lands on them.
Yeah, he just uses the hose thing like crumpiest.
No! No, we are not. We are not breaking up. We are not bringing that up.
This is the Super Mario Anal Vor game.
Shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up.
Oh, I thought you said your prudeness.
I misread it. It's partially scrotum as well, so neither of us are doing well at the minute.
Could you imagine Bowser, but he's really prude? Sex negative Bowser.
I'm just imagining
him with his own, like his only clothing is he's just wearing like a Speedo, so that he's always covered up.
I'm just imagining Bowser stomping his feet and doing the roar sound effect. And there's a little text box that just says, "No, soaking is not exempt."
For old Bowser.
Shan, please, It can't be the first one. It came from the back. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Look, it is prude Bowser.
Oh.
Shan, how would that even work? Also, hello, Koala.
Oh, it works.
Sorry for what you've walked in on here.
Elena, anything works
You
if you're willing to
certainly have
believe.
arrived at a time.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that Toad scared animation. I like it so much. Look at them do the little tip tap on their feet.
What, through the fucking microscopic pores, Shan?
Well, I mean, obviously, Elena, look at me in the face, right? Okay. Elena, look at me in the face.
Yeah.
Right. You know those optical. You know those optical illusions where it's like an impossible shape, right?
Yeah. Like the impossible triangle.
Yeah. I think when you start approaching like a surrealist porn, you really need to take on that mindset. If something can be visually communicated, then it's possible. Even if spatially it makes no sense. Especially if it makes spatially no sense.
He's scaring babies.
It's the only W he's gonna get today. Leave him alone.
He's scaring babies and women. And old men.
Yeah, it's just two. That's his entire checklist.
And penguins.
Penguins are a bonus.
Me when I find a bonus penguin.
The Peng-ponus Peem. Peng, actually, I think is a bit of Scout slang. It means good.
What is with me misreading Bowser's dialogue today? Now I thought he said, "I've got my tits on a crystal star." I can't read today.
Oh, you're tipsy, Shan? High five.
That explains the topic of chat today. They're calling it the bonus penguin. A new entity discovered in the backrooms.
Actually, Shan, Bowser did have tits once.
Oh yeah, I'll show you.
They're calling it the bonus penguin.
Let's see. In Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. There you go. It was called Bowletta.
Yeah, because he's possessed by a Cackletta. You gotta admit, Cackletta's a real one, you know. You abandon your original body, but you insist on bringing the tits along.
There's the sprite from Endgame.
I'll be taking your body now. I hope you don't mind if I bring my Gahanagahoo.
And there's the sprite from the remake.
That's not what that's probably not a good Cackletta. That's what she sounds like, but well.
What about Bionicle Quartets?
Sport Quartets! Oh. I think this is a really good stream. We're having a good one today.
Right, we always do well when we're streaming Paper Mario together.
Yeah, because Paper Mario is just really inherently interesting and charming and fun. She has +2 health and level 1 dance.
Red herring. You made an Among Us reference. I saw a post today that was pointing out that YouTube auto captions have started capitalizing the words Among Us. YouTube auto captions also they also love to do Among Us references. They're just like us.
I love this. You've got to be kidding me! You're telling me Luigi beat me here?
I fucking love that line.
Just landed on his head.
Aww. I think they should change it so instead of saying Paragoomba there, she says, "Oh, Terry."
Bowser's in the 1,000-year door and he doesn't even know what it is. No, don't get me started about the fucking toad that I found. It was like, I've been playing Paper Mario the 1,000-year door lately. What the fuck is he talking about?
At least you're playing Paper Mario the Fast Year Door. I know it's so hard to understand.
He's like, I haven't beaten it yet, but it's been really fun.
Oh yeah.
He's putting his Let's Play up any day now.
When is somebody gonna make a game where the entire story is actually a Let's Play done by a 9-year-old?
I saw a post the other day that was like 14-year-olds quit trying to like make your art into a like marketable brand. Like stop trying to like make your art look like exactly like the popular art that you see and like stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like when I was 14, I was just like doodling in notebooks. Like I didn't even put my art online when I was 14. Let alone like think about like doing art professionally at that point. What did... I was just like filling notebooks full of doodles when I was 14. Like what's going on? I didn't start putting my art online until I was 17. And then it was like with DeviantArt.
I think I've been putting stuff online since I think I was quite young actually. Like I think I was probably about 14 actually. I think I was about 14.
I don't think I had any concept of the ability to like put art online until I was older. Most of my VODs of Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door have less than 30 views. In fact, most of my VODs in general have less than 30 views, so you're just calling me out now.
I'm sorry, Elena, you're a toad baby now. You're a little sporling. I think you'd have more success with YouTube if you had like a highlights channel.
My YouTube channel, I just put everything on my one YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, is that like the YouTube thing, it's like consistency of quality is the main thing. And like a channel where you just throw VODs is like just doomed, I think.
I mean, I'm always gaining subscribers and my view numbers have been increasing.
Yeah, but it's never gonna get an algorithm pickup is the thing though. A real Paper Mario head always watch the FlutterBug stream.
Also, I don't have the time or like effort to like make highlights.
That's fair. Chroma, I love your typing quirk at the minute. Please never replace your keyboard. Or if you do, just continue this forever, please.
I don't know why you've never replaced your keyboard. Like, you can get, like... Keyboards aren't that expensive. Like, Sasha's been using my her keyboard, her expensive keyboard pooped out, and she's been using my old $10 keyboard, which is still just fine.
I wish I could do a Chroma
Like,
voice.
just get,
I
like, a
can't,
$10
though.
keyboard.
Please don't get another keyboard. I don't want you to. Please type to Vivo. No, please type to Vivo viz in a Vivo again. Ah! Shut you! Shut you! Ah!
Oh no. Oh no.
You know how people write storylines of like what Seinfeld would be like in the internet age? I think Chroma's living through a B plot at the minute.
Oh no.
Poor voice.
Kramer refuses to buy a new keyboard.
Shit, I fucking love you.
Grota sounds like a villain name you would come up with, Beth.
That's a bit fucking mean, isn't it? You think I would? Shan, you are a wholesome person, and in fact, maybe slightly too wholesome for this world in some ways. I think if I was like stuck doing like the 2v thing, I would lean into it more. But I understand Chroma has like a lower tolerance for bullshit than I do.
No, she does not. She just has a particular flavor of bullshit that she likes to lean into.
Oh,
And
that's a
I've
fair
learned to
point.
sniff it out before it starts. Now. She'll start saying something and see, I now have an image. I now have an image to send in response when I notice a bit starting.
Yeah.
Let me show ya.
Hey Shan, what are you drinking? What are you sipping?
It's this image, Bess. Like, just replace quiche with whatever thing is happening.
If this is my little pony, I'd be destitute and die.
What do you think of this image, Bess?
I think it's very funny. These weird little rat goblin troll aardvarks.
Oh yeah, it's
with their
because the
gross
other day, yesterday I saw that post was vampires don't live in castles. Count Dracula lived in a castle because he was a count, not because he was a vampire. And she just goes, well, he was a count because he was a vampire, though. And I just sent the image.
Is it that
I
easy
can
to
feel it
get a
coming on.
countenance? If that's the case, anybody want to bite this neck? I'll. Doesn't it count own land or something? Don't they have like wealth and shit? Could I escape my fucking like wage slavery over this? I used to have a typing quirk, which I will not disclose. I mean, that is a fair point, Chroma. There is a big leap between he's a count because he's a vampire, and he was able to become a count because he was a vampire, though.
Reminds me of that DC character who's a caveman who like came into contact with this like weird meteor that made him immortal.
Also, the story in this game is really good, and I'm sorry to talk over it with garbage.
And then he becomes like he's kind of like King the Conqueror. Like he's DC's version of King the Conqueror, essentially. But funnier because he's a caveman.
I love how interchangeable everything in Marvel and DC is.
Well, yeah, they often like try to one-up each other, essentially.
Just
like
a bit sad, isn't it?
There's a group of villains in Marvel that are all just based off of the Justice League directly, for instance.
I'm putting each and every one of you on the fridge. I'm going to work my way into the fridge and I'm going to eat all your fucking yogurt, bitch.
I'm gonna eat your yogurt, Bess.
I don't have yogurt, Elena. I don't know what a yogurt is. Okay, thanks for that.
Yogurt time. It's yogurt time. Come on, grab your yogurt. We're gonna go and yogurt. With Jake the yogurt and Dog the yogurt.
Oh, no, Elena, let's focus on the game. This is like it's a meaningful moment.
Well, it's just Paper Mario.
Elena, fuck off. Tiring little fucking bin of a person. Rest in peace, Tech. You were a real simp. Emphasis on the real, though.
Well, if it isn't Mario... What are you doing underground?
Mario never goes underground.
You want to go to the gate. Talk into my goodie. Well, stand on the other side of us, you dipshit. You're the one who was here first.
What the fuck are you doing underground, old man?
That's what I just said. Smelled some rank air. What? He smelled something stinky and he's like, oh, I better go check out the 1,000-year door. Why is that his first thought? Is it known for being really stank down there? You must come immediately. Well, I don't know, I might need some help with that first. I don't know if I can do it immediately.
I think I'm gonna destroy you, actually.
Why?
I think I'm going to pile bunker your house.
Look at the ghosty. I didn't know a ghost could send email.
Elena, ghosts are always fucking with computers. Don't you know anything?
The final issue. Zesty punched Flavio. I should probably see about buying some life mushrooms before we head to what is ostensibly the end of the game. I don't know where to find them though. Maybe you can't just buy life mushrooms.
Imagine if you bought a wife mushroom.
Wow, that's just like me.
Pokemon go to the girts.
Yeah, I already read that one out, Bis.
Pokemon go to the girts. Pokemon go to the girts.
Pokemon go to the best, shut up.
Pokemon go to the girts.
Pokemon being sold.
Yeah, it's a bit like Hillary Clinton when she said Pokemon go to the girts.
Everyone remembers when she said Pokemon go to the gart.
Everybody remembers. Have you been hearing about this Pokemon Go? Well, I'm trying to figure out how to make them Pokemon go to the Gert.
Ugh.
Could you imagine if she just... like a genuine question, right? Do you think this timeline would be meaningfully different if she had flubbed her line and actually said go to the Gert?
I don't think she would have been clowned on more than she already was for that line, so no, I don't think it would have been meaningfully different.
When are we gonna have our first inscrutable president? I guess
we already
Biden,
have
wasn't
that.
it? It's kind of Biden. And
Speaking
a little
of
bit
Hillary
of
Clinton,
Trump Jr.
I've been thinking about how there still are people that exist that believe that if you didn't like Hillary Clinton, then it was purely because you were being misogynist. Like, that's the only reason anybody disliked her.
This is what happens when you're just left enough to accept identity politics, but you're not left enough to accept, you know,
Anything
the realities
else?
of people's existences and the nature of class and oppression and power.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just said anything, because you pretty much summed it up right there. Who would win? Hillary Clinton with a Go-Gurt sponsorship or Batman without prep time?
Oh boy, pep time.
Who would win? Batman, but he's really bloated after eating all that Go-Gurt? Or Hillary Clinton? Ugh, my bad tummy's so bloated. I'm so full. Robin, Robin, can you call the commissioner? I'm not coming out tonight. I've eaten too much bat Go-Gurts.
Bat Go-Gurt. I started
Bruce,
watching the...
Bruce, I really think you should just call it Bat Gurts. I think Bat Go-Gurt's just a bit... Shut up, Robin.
Last night I started watching the 60s Batman show with Sasha. Because I remembered about the fucking Death Bee tripwire. And then showed it to her. And she was like, I want to watch this show. It looks fat shit insane. Pun intended. We watched one episode and Sasha was like losing her mind the entire time. Like, she's familiar with Batman through like The Dark Knight and stuff like that, like the more serious Batman depictions. So, like, I remember people used to like hate the 60s Batman show because they were like really pretentious about serious Batman. And we're like, oh, the 60s Batman show is garbage. It like ruins the character. So I appreciate that people now can like look at it as like the absurd take that it is and appreciate it for being that, you know?
Can I be honest? I think most Batman fans suck. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like... So...
Like, I prefer somebody knowing, like, about the serious Batman stuff and then seeing the 60s Batman and then, like, losing their mind over how stupid it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like just enjoying it for being such a bizarre take on Batman.
I think I mostly like the Batman who's like, so when it comes to takes on Batman, right? You have goofy '60s Batman, right?
Yo, there's where the three those are the three shine sprites I'm missing. They're all in one place together here.
Oh, nice. You have that. You have Maximum Edge Batman, who is insufferable. I'm gonna be real, right? Every edgy take on Batman fucking sucks, in my opinion. Or like, maybe not sucks, but like I don't know, like the version of that Batman. Yeah, they're not interesting. I think by and large, there's probably some exceptions out there. I mean, you know, there's probably like a good one original. Like I don't know, like people say the Killing Joke's good or whatever. That's probably fine, right? But like the thing people, I'm talking about like versions of Batman in people's head, right? You know, like the fandom's Batman. And in the fandom, you've got people who like you've got people who like goofy or parody Batman. You've got people who like Maximum Edge, and I think most of those people like that. What they want sort of sucks. I'm gonna be real. And then you've got the people who are just like, oh, do you remember the one cartoon where he actually cared about the criminals and it was like feelsy a little bit? And I think I'd probably fall into the third camp of any. But also, I don't care about American superheroes. They nearly all suck. Nearly all suck. There's probably like there's a handful of Batmans I'll accept, and then Spider-Man's usually alright, and then I don't care, and I hate just the entire Western comics superhero weird nonsense industry, where it's like I don't know, just like such a weird pocket of media, you know? Isn't it weird? Isn't it like weirdly specific? I mean, it was alright, and like I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't. Like it was a fine enough movie, right? I guess, like I have nothing against it, right? I'm just saying though, that's usually the height things get to is okay, you know, or good, right? Just baseline good. I remember everybody was saying the first Wonder Woman was incredible, but I watched it and it really was just like fine, you know. Like I would actually rate that lower than the first four.
The modern DC movies, honestly.
Well, exactly. I guess that makes sense.
Is it like? I think people like that so much as compared to what else DC was putting out at the time. It was amazing.
That makes sense. Sometimes love happens at a specific time and place, you know.
And then the other Wonder Woman movie they made was absolute dog shit, garbage, anus, putrid, whatever you want to call it.
What was wrong with it?
It was just stupid. It was just completely stupid.
Can you give me like an?
I don't even remember anything about it anymore.
I think I watched it
feeling like it was stupid.
I think I watched an entire video by the closer look about it, but it will have gone in one ear and out the other because the closer look is the most insufferable fucking pustule on YouTube.
It was called like Wonder Woman 89 or whatever. It was 80 something.
Was that the one where they called the video something like betraying your audience or something? Can I just have a tangent about how the closer look sucks? I
don't know anything about them.
They're just like, you know when I get annoyed at people who like, all their criticism is just, I've read a handful of pieces of writing 101 advice. Let's see how many of those frameworks I can paste onto this thing I've seen.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're like the monarch of that kind of stuff, you know? That's like their entire thing. And like, there's this like severe lack of intellectual curiosity in their work as a result. Like, they did this big video about The Last of Us Part 2, right? And The Last of Us Part 2 is a very divisive game. You know, some people think it's the best thing ever made. Some people despise it, right? And there's obviously reasons for that. Sometimes it's politics, right? Let's be real, you know. Like some people didn't like.
That seems to be the majority of the complaints I've seen for that game, honestly.
There has to be some exceptions, though, right? Like, there has to be, like...
I've seen people complain about it has been that they don't like that there's gay people in it.
But I don't know okay, but here's the thing. Is that the closer look was in the doesn't like it camp, right?
Uh-huh.
But I don't think... Okay, the closer look, I think, is a really, like, vapid, like, video essayist. I don't think they're a right-winger, though. They don't give me the energy, right? Their complaints were, like, just... I almost wonder if it was actually even their issue, right? Like, or whether they're just, like, trying to diagnose their feelings and they just fall back on writing 101 because it's all they know.
I think you told me about this before. This is sounding familiar.
Yeah, there's two stories, right? You play one character first, and it gets all the way... And it's two characters who are destined to fight, basically. Like,
I think I ended up telling you that, like, oh my god, they would absolutely hate Nier Automata.
Yeah, you did, because basically their issue is this: you have two story modes, right? The first one is you play as one character up until the point where the two are about to clash, and then you start playing, and then you play as the other one, and you like work your way back up to that point, and then you have the fight, right?
I think they're just hiding out and waiting for us to open the door. Frankly, I don't think they made it in there. I think they're just hiding in here waiting for us to open it.
Professor Frankly, fucking idiot moments. But anyway,
Hello,
I'm just saying that, like...
stream.
And, like, their entire video was just like, why did the rising action go down in the middle? Were you trying to do a mid-scrumple bumpelkins? That's not how you do that. Writing 101 dictates the mid-scrumple bumpelkins shouldn't interfere with the rising action line. I don't get it. It's just like, I don't know,
nice
like...
bias.
Also, right, in one video, they actually said, oh, sorry, my voice gets more posh when I'm angry, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember you complaining about that, too.
And I'm saying this as somebody who used to be that kind of person. If somebody puts on a posh accent in order to be angry, they are not trustworthy.
I like that this is our conversation with 1,000-year door is finally being opened.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, you see, Elena, there has to be other things people might not like about The Last of Us Part 2.
I can only speak to my personal experience, okay? I don't actually know anything about the game. All I know is that people didn't like it for it having gay characters.
Yeah. But yeah, my issue was just...
If there's other opinions out there, then I just never saw them because I don't know anything about The Last of Us in the first place, so...
Oh shit, the wall... I don't think the wall's cracked in the original. That's kind of really cool. But yeah, that's the thing, is that this, you know, this person concludes that, oh, it's because they did the mid-X Grumple Bumbлекins wrong and they got the rising action fucked up, right? And it's like, well, if that's the problem with the story, then why does it not affect some people, you know?
That's the thing.
At that point...
Also, I was going to say, that's the thing that right-wing people love doing, is that, like, if there's a piece of media that has some kind of, like, legitimate criticism that other people might have, that criticism gets completely destroyed because they're on, like, this stupid level, like, way down here of, like, oh, well, it's woke and it has this thing in there, and that's all you hear about. And so then people, like, don't want to criticize the thing because they'll be lumped in with all the people who are saying it's woke or whatever. They totally ruin the conversation. And as a tiny side tangent on that topic, they tried to do that with Spider-Verse. For having a black Spider-Man. Like, they started trying to do that thing, but then everybody loved that movie so much that they just completely obliterated all of that, and you never hear anybody say that kind of stuff about that movie.
Yeah.
Just really funny.
Can I just mention, by the way, it's very easy for them to do the co-opting dissent thing, or like the jumping on something that's bad for some reason, pretending it's because of black people or something. Because I think that at the minute,
There's that one game they hated because they made the character's boobs smaller or whatever. I was thinking about that one too.
Which one are you talking about? That's like 20 games.
That was like, there was like this huge controversy that they were drumming up about this one game where the character's boobs have been made smaller between times I'd seen it. Anyway.
But quickly finish what I was saying, right? I think at the minute it's very easy for situations like this to occur because basically mainstream media now both is slightly more inclusive than it's been before, right?
Uh-huh.
But also coincidentally fucking sucks. For different reasons, you know?
I don't keep up on Star Wars things anymore, so I've never even heard of Star Wars The Acolyte.
All I've heard about it is the backlash and nothing else.
Oh, so like me with The Last of Us 2.
Yeah. I feel like Star Wars Acolyte, like, from
Get
what
that guy
I kind of...
banned in every chat. Get that guy
Banning him.
executed in every country.
I didn't.
Hooray! Oh,
I
yeah,
was
if I
about
go
to
to those
say, though.
Stim compilation things, it's gonna have Germa quotes on it, because there's gonna be, I want that guy banned in every chat.
I feel like
there's
Star
gonna
Wars
be,
The Acolyte
I'm
is,
killing
like... is an unfortunate position, right? Because
Uh-huh.
I feel like because... I don't know what the
What
actual
is it?
content
I don't
is, right?
know anything.
I don't know how much, like... It's queer content, right? That's what they're annoyed with. The thing is that, like... obviously most media doesn't have much of that, right? So you're more likely to get that in something where there's a load of installments,
Also, I
right?
want
Because
to
you're
point
more
out this
likely
enemy's called
statistically
a
to have one.
Swoopila. It's a Swoopila.
But yeah, you're more likely to eventually get one that touches on that sort of stuff if you have a load of installments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're more likely to get the first one with any queer content about the time people are burnt out on that franchise anyway because the oversaturation. You know? Like, they're only gonna, like, chance having that kind of content in something that feels like a safe bet. So it's not gonna be, like, the first few spin-off series. It's gonna be, like, the one that comes way later when everybody's fucking done with it anyway. Because I think that people are just sort of sick of Star Wars anyway.
So there was a trans actor. That's what they're upset about.
Wait, that's it?
Seems to be.
Was there anything more to say, but you know? Oh, let's see, Abby Fawn was on it. Wait. One fucking member of the cast who's, like, on it for no more than 1 minute and has less than 4 lines?
I mean, right-wingers, like, lost their collective minds last year because, there was this tiny brand deal that Coors Light did, or Bud Light, or what, I think it was Bud Light did, with, like, a trans content creator on TikTok, and they, like, sent her a can with her face on it. Like, it was just for, like, this tiny little, like, sponsored, like, segment on our stream, or on our TikTok, excuse me. And then right-winger, like, somehow they sniffed it out, like, they ended up finding it, and then, like, misconstrued it as, like, oh, they're putting her face on all these cans, like, they're putting a trans person on her, whereas, like, this tiny little thing, and then they just, like, they started shitting themselves for, like, all of last year.
That's what those tantrums were over?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then apparently she lost the can, too, like, she doesn't even know where it is. She said if she ever finds it, she wants it put in a museum behind bulletproof glass.
It is really I think it's mostly just because it was, I think in large part it'll been because it was a beer, right?
Yeah, everybody
Like-
started boycotting the brand.
Like, there's
and
few
then,
ways you can...
and then Bud Light didn't back her up afterwards either,
Of course
which
they
made it,
fucking
like,
do.
significantly worse.
But it's just kind of
Which
funny
means,
the
like,
way...
because then at that point all they've done is they've just put her in harm's way, and they're just part of it, essentially. It wasn't a big thing, like, it probably, like, easily could have just gone under the radar completely. It's kind of bonkers. I didn't know that the charm thing could happen outside of battle. Anyway, I was gonna say it's kind of good that the Supergirl TV show happened when it did, because it kind of happened, like it kind of snuck its way in, like it was just before all this stuff got so bad online. Like I was watching a video, it was like a podcast thing. It was talking about that a lot of this stuff has gotten so bad because after the pandemic, like everyone is online now. Like they said, like the last holdouts who weren't like using the internet started using it in 2020 because they had to, essentially, because like all culture just moved online. And so now you have significantly larger conservative, Christian, etc. spaces on the internet than you ever had before. And so stuff like this can spread a lot more effectively. And the Supergirl TV show had like tons of gay stuff in it. Like just like it was like a lesbian couple. There was like very, very like themes of like real world oppression and stuff like that being like explicitly and openly part of the themes, etc. There was a prominent character who was played by a trans actress. The character in the show was trans, and that was a large part of her character and was brought up in the show, and etc. It was actually really, really good. And it happened just before all of this type of stuff started happening. Because like I don't think it was that popular either, because like I never heard anybody talk about it, generally speaking. Like it almost never got brought up in the first place. But it also didn't get brought up in that light either. I mean, I'm sure it probably did somewhere, but it certainly wasn't like a huge cultural anything, you know? But anyway, I just think that's interesting, considering how well she spelled yabai. Considering how stuff goes online nowadays. I think it's evident towards the change in like how many and what types of people are on the internet. That there could be like a mass, because like when you hear stuff like this before in the past, it would just be like, you know, it would be like about video games or movies or whatever, because it'd be like nerd people, right? You wouldn't have a massive online controversy about a beer brand, you know? So that's kind of what's... kind of illustrates the difference. Are you still there, Beth?
Yep.
Here you are. Oh, you're there muted.
No, I'm not.
I was hoping to hear what you thought about all this.
Oh, I wasn't listening to any of it.
What?
Yeah, I just got checked out a bit ago.
Excuse me?
You interrupted me once and I was like, yeah, I'm leaving the conversation.
Huh?
Well, I say once, it was like 3 in a row instance, and that's my rule, is after 3 in a row I leave.
Well, because it was mostly I was talking about the game. If you're gonna be on a stream with me, you'll have to be willing to be interrupted by me making commentary about the thing we're actually doing.
I'm pretty sure I remember it not being about the game, but that's fine.
Where it was things relevant to what you were talking about. So I'm just adding to the conversation.
The end of my sentence would have been really relevant to what I was talking about. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, just sometimes...
It's like if I don't interrupt, then I never get a chance to get my stuff in before I forget them.
Well, that's fine, so I let you get your stuff in.
Yeah, so then you can't be like pissy about it afterwards.
I'm not being
'Cause
pissy
I never
about it. I
stop you
was
from
fine.
talking. After I bring in my thing, I'm like, okay, continue. Because I still want to hear what you're saying too. I'm not trying to like monopolize the conversation or something.
It's fine. No, it's fine. Like, there isn't a problem here. I'm not being pissy. I'm just saying, like...
You muted yourself and checked out of what I was saying because you were upset that you got interrupted.
I wasn't upset.
That
I just
sounds
was like,
pretty
okay,
pissy
well...
to me.
I just... You wanted your time to say your thing, so I gave you it.
Yeah, but I wanted to hear what you thought about it. I was only talking about what I was talking about because of what you've been talking about too.
Do you want me to check the cliff notes? Do you want me to go back
Silly.
through my brain and see if I have any cliff notes?
Okay.
Number 1, how do we get the Conservatives back off the internet?
Good
Number
question.
2, what's Supergirl?
She's
It's the-
Superman's cousin.
Okay, those are my questions.
They had a whole plot about aliens becoming common on Earth. Basically there was like an alien civil rights movement. It was like the main focus of the show for a while. Let's do some badge points this time. I've got some new badges. Let's see if I can fit any in.
Likely ban evader. Restricted. Thank you for that. Oh, Chroma beat me to it. God damn it, Chroma! You have your fucking trigger finger.
Oh yeah, it's the
You
same.
win this round,
it's the same thing.
mage.
It's the same message from last time.
I say mage. Apparently, like, mage and wizard and sorcerer all have different meanings, subtly. Like, apparently a sorcerer is, like, talent-based.
Oh, you're about to make her very angry with this topic, Biz.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fucking step on anybody's toes. Oh, here we fucking go. I'm sorry. I just heard people say it. I'm innocent. I'm just a little baby.
She was messaging me being like, oh no, this is gonna be terrible because everybody's gonna think this is legitimate. Like, everybody's talking about this as if this is real. It's gonna completely ruin people's perception of these things.
Is it just, like, going off of Dungeons and Dragons logic or something?
Yeah.
Because I know some, like... Okay, so it's just stealing D&D stuff. Okay. Hell yeah, Shan. Congratulations. Yeah. You know, I just realized... realized? Sorry, I was just thinking about, like, the witch thing, right? You know how, like, there's like a reboot of Harry Potter in the works, right?
I did not know that. No.
I bet you we
go
are
on,
about
Ruby.
to get I bet you we're about to get wizard midichlorians. I bet you £1 million that J.K. Rowling is about to tie magic to chromosomes. And that's gonna be why it's witchcraft or wizardry. It's just gonna be midichlorians for magic.
No. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
You have one clip of, like, the guy at his computer in the weird future sci-fi office, and, like, he's just like the computer fails to do something, he's just like, that's the face you were pulling there.
There's booze laughing in here.
Are they going to disappear as the trans potion?
Well, look, golden bullet bells. Did you see the face it made when I hit it?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
The thing got fucked up.
1 second. Let me read what Chrome's was saying. Okay, let's see. Okay,
It's a bombshell, Bill.
Witch is a subcategory of wizard, one who specializes in witchcraft. Sorcery is another category of magic. Warlock is kind of weird. It's historically kind of a weird gendering of warlock. Or witch, right? Okay, it's a weird gendering of witch. So warlock is a witch. Doesn't have much distinct identity beyond that, but it involving pacts and such comes from that. Although,
Well, he died because a fucking
witchcraft.
bull fell on him. I thought that you don't need like an increasing number of experience points to level up in this game. It's always 100.
I've actually been wondering, like, in the story I'm writing, what the distinction would be. Because there's at least 2 characters that are described as witches. That are
I just made up
currently
my own new term to describe people who use magic in my series.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm not saying it though, because Lord knows what I'm allowed to say.
I don't think he does. I keep my thoughts hidden from God.
I really want somebody. Okay. The last thing I'll say about the Mold Queen, right? They added like a
The
trans
Mold
character to like
Queen?
the, Rowling.
Oh,
They added like.
I've never heard that one before.
I really want somebody to ask her a question about it was some stupid kid name like Serona Ryan or whatever at like a fucking con or something. Like, if this is a situation where that character was like added by the game team and is not actually supposed to be part of the main canon or something, I want somebody to like poke at that question, you know?
Like I couldn't see what Vivian did exactly there.
I don't like the way you phrased that, Elena.
She, like, I don't know what she did to fuck that guy up.
I don't like the ambiguity here. I'm moving on.
Personally, I think it's funny.
I think it's. I don't know. I have that question in my head, and my mind just goes to like the worst possible things.
The worst possible things.
Wow, thank you for that.
She said, "Baba."
I feel bad for the Owl House. I heard about what happened to it.
Uh-huh. What
Yeah,
happened
did you
to
hear?
it?
It got cancelled early.
Oh yeah, I knew about that.
And like, yeah, that's what happened to it. That's its end state, you know?
I see. The all or nothing band. So if I miss an attack, I do nothing. Or like if I flub an attack, it does absolutely nothing. Instead of doing slightly something. This is going to be massively obnoxious, isn't it?
I mean, you could just try being Peak and Kino, and then you'd be fine.
I could try eating Beano. With Beano,
I wonder
the
if
Beano
that-
gas.
I wonder if the ink would be poisonous or not.
Ink?
Yeah. You know what it's printed with?
What's what printed with?
The Beano.
Huh?
The Beano is a comic book, you fucking uncultured swine.
No, Beano's a medicine. Like gas
No,
X.
it's a comic book, actually.
Because you take Beano, so there'll be no gas.
And you read the Beano.
Why is it called
and
the Beano?
It's just the name of the fucking book. That's the name of the fucking thing, okay? It's just a fucking... Well, I guess it's a magazine with comics in it, you know? It's like a variety thing, you know? That's where Dennis the Menace comes from, is the Beano. Or was that the Dandy? Or was the Dandy a spin-off of the Beano? I don't remember.
You're just saying a lot of words. Like you're just making noises to me right now.
Elena, next time you're telling me about like some ancient American history, like the Silver Surfer cartoon, I'm just gonna say, oh, I don't get it. Oh, you're just saying words at me.
Well, you're saying Beano.
Yeah, and you're just saying Silver Surfer.
Okay, those are actual words.
Yeah, but together they don't mean anything. Like, oh no, what's a Silver Surfer? Well, that could be anything. What's a Galactus, Elena?
Well, the thing is that you know what they are. You didn't explain anything, you just said the words.
What's a duck?
Alright, I'm pissed off right now.
Good. Fucking
No,
good.
because of the game.
Can I at least capitalize on that to piss you off more?
No. You have to be quiet now.
No, I fucking don't. Earlier on, oh, I can't fucking be quiet. I can't not be quiet. There's no way I can win here.
The room is a bully. It sure is, and so is Bez.
I am not a fucking bully. You're bullying me, actually. I am.
It's funny how real they
fucking...
make the fire in this game look. Like, that's some nice looking fire.
Oh, they really just want to flex with this shit. It must be weird being like one of the Potabos or something. Because then you're like this fake fire stood next to the real fire. And it can't be good for your self-esteem.
It's Vivian time, baby.
This is reminding me of the fucking Undertale core bit, you know?
Or Deltarune loves to do that stuff.
Yeah.
Can you believe we're gonna be getting more Deltarune soon?
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
It's nearly here.
I can't wait to play Delt of Rune. Delt of Rune!
Her asleep. Oh wow, you know why they did this? It was to show us how many characters they could render on the GameCube at once.
Oh my god, look at how many fucking things you can render on the GameCube! Look at what they can render on the GameCube! Whoa!
But he didn't hide very well. I found him like instantly.
Okay, the GameCube. I like that you skipped the segment too quickly. The GameCube won't sell now.
I love just saying that anytime there's like a lot of characters on screen at once, even if it is not a GameCube game. Like I was doing that with the Splatoon Grand Festival.
Yeah.
Where she wrote X-Baba.
Zababa. Zababa? Xaba.
Maybe the X stands for
Baba.
like not Baba. Baba is not you.
Baba isn't.
Yeah.
Elena, when are you gonna stream the rest of Baba is you?
I haven't even streamed any of that game ever.
Why don't you guys do a charity live stream where you have to
Where I
beat Baba is you in
suffer?
one sitting? Yeah.
The game made me feel physically ill.
Yeah, it'd be a good charity live stream. People would pay a lot of money to see you suffer in it.
I don't want people to pay money to see me suffer.
It's too bad, Elena, you're so
I got a
monetizable.
palace key. I like how they all got interrupted from leaving by me picking up the key.
Baba,
stop
what are
and
you
check that
gonna,
shit out.
Elena? Why are there all these fucking windows when you're underground?
So you can see the void.
Laney's the perfect
Sorry,
length for
Mini
one of
Mr.
those
Mini,
word
it's time for you to
blocks.
go.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Also, all the fucking trolls in Stuttgart as well.
What time is it? 5:24. We should probably end the stream here pretty soon. Next time I find a safe spot, we'll end.
Okay, so we've only got like a couple more streams of this, I guess.
Hopefully not too many more, because I would like to focus on my Halloween streams in October.
Okay, for
So
what
the
it's
quicker I
worth,
get this
right,
out of the
okay?
way,
You're
the more time I have
underground,
for that.
right?
Uh-huh.
You're underground at a spooky place, right? This is Halloween now, okay? You could just let us be one of your Halloween games. And you have a ghost girl with you, kind of? Or she's
not
kind of
a
a witch
ghost,
or a
but-
ghost?
Yeah,
She's ghostly.
I'm planning...
She's just...
Because every year for my Halloween streams, I do like a little Halloween version of me to go with the theme.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of doing a Vivian costume.
Oh, nice.
Also,
Are you gonna do me? Are you gonna do me in a costume?
I was gonna say I want to do like some special like Halloween FlutterBug art. Like I really want to like make it feel special this year. Like I want to do that more often. I want to have like events where we have like special art.
Mm.
Like either by you or me, because you've been doing like special art for some thumbnails, and I really like that. So I'm just like, we should do that more.
Okay, so you're gonna draw me in Halloween outfit then?
Yeah, if I was gonna do that, what costume would you want to be in?
Out of Paper Mario specifically, or can it
No,
be
it can be
anything?
anything. Because like Sasha wants to be in a Vanny costume.
Give me
It's
a bit
gonna
to
be
think
me
about.
and Sasha, because like lately, like we're like the three people on the stream.
Also,
And we can have like the
Shannon
bean
Chroma,
bug
I
in
appreciate
there,
the agreement.
the bean, you know, stuff like that. Maybe you could help me come up with like what all to put in our Halloween art, and maybe you can like contribute some stuff to it if you want.
I mean,
Could be
yeah, maybe you
collaborative
should,
if you want.
maybe you should draw me as a shadow of the Colossus.
What? That's like
I mean, what? Well, I mean, I'd be a shadow of the Colossus.
Oops, I picked the wrong thing.
I'd be like a little bit. I'd be like very desaturated, and I'd have moss on me and like a load of weird rock textures.
This is what you want?
I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas around, you know. Because my design that's in the thumbnails at the minute is like, kind of like an ornate, slightly embodied, mystical, lifelike giant mech, basically. Which is always really funny because you always put it the same size as you, which means I'm just stood really far in the background. So what's the spooky version of a mech is a Shadow of the Colossus.
I see. See, I was worried that you would go for a costume like this. Where it's like...
A Shadow of the Colossus.
Too difficult for me to... Like, I just wanted to put you in a funny little Halloween costume. But
So
I thought you were
Shadow of the
gonna ask...
Colossus.
I thought you were gonna ask for, like a mech or something. And I would not be able to make it happen.
You feel like I'm Flatwoods monster coded in some abstract ways? What? I mean, I know what you're talking about, the Flatwoods monster. I'm just curious. Like, are they ways that could ever be worded? Do you have images that would express the vibe? I really want to feel what you're feeling right now. I want to huff the same thought, the same conceptium. This could be a bee. I used to have a bit with Elena where I was like, Elena, I'm putting on my bee suit and I'm gonna sting you. Gonna sting you, Elena, with my bee suit.
It's very good. What's rally wink? Wink at Mario to give him the courage for an extra action. Okay, that's certainly a move.
Okay, you know, I think I can maybe feel. I think I can maybe feel that, Chroma.
She said
No, yeah, I
black
can feel that.
Count Black reference.
I think I'll try doing some sketches after this. Oh yeah, I know from a aesthetic angle. I get you. Yeah, I'll try doing some sketches after this. I'll give the bee a
bee.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. I am throwing honey at your house as we speak.
But I guess my caveat for Halloween costume for the art is that it's gotta be somewhat simple.
Like I was sure of a
Vivian
simple shadow of
costume,
Colossus.
it's just gonna be like, her hat, of course, and gloves, and then it's gonna be like a little purple dress, and like boots. Yeah. It's like a little bit, taking some artistic liberty, and I gotta draw my bangs like over my eyes. So
I think I disagree with the premise. I think I disagree with the premise that stone and moss are especially hard to draw, but whatever.
It's like, you're asking me to come up with quite the concept here. Like, it's more than just like, put
I'm
this in
asking
a costume. It's like, now I have to like design the whole thing. That's not what I'm signing up for here.
Oh, well, you see, Elena, the thing is that for me, imagination comes simple and easy, so, I can't imagine what it'd be like for that to be effort.
Oh, shut up.
I am being an ass at the minute, I acknowledge. But I'm being your ass, Elena.
Well, thank you. I'm sitting on you then.
Just glue real rocks and moss to
Coops will be good at setting these things.
The other day, me and Sasha were joking about the idea of like a Deltarune AU that's basic. It's like just basically Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul, but it's a Deltarune AU. Mostly because I was like, oh well, if they made a Deltarune movie, Bob Odenkirk would be Spampton. They'd have Jack Black as Asgore.
I saw you talking about that.
Yeah, it was Chris Pratt as Chris.
Oh, great.
Which is merciful because Chris never doesn't talk much anyway, so it works out quite well.
Oh, they'd make him talk a lot in the movie. They'd make Chris talk a lot in the movie.
Well, I mean, Chris is supposed to be kind of bland, so it still kind of works, you know. And then, but yeah, we start talking about this like
also, there's a video I want to look at because there's this like 40-minute long video I saw recommended to me that was about like Chris's pronouns.
Yeah.
And it's just the thumbnail is just full of like the word "they" being highlighted, like really big, or like sort of like people like struggling, or I think the video is just called "Is Chris non-binary?" And then the thumbnail is just all of the times it's showing them being called "they."
No, you don't understand though, Elena. It's just like that so that I can pretend it isn't.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, because like it's a bit like Mario, right? It's like Mario. Nobody calls Mario he because he's like a boy, right? They do that because you're supposed to paste your own gender onto him. It's kind of a bit like you know, Mario's like that, Link's like that, Bayonetta's like that. Samus is like that actually.
None of those characters get they them.
Well, no, because they don't. That's the point. Is if they were they them, you would assume they were non-binary. But because Mario is he him, you know he has no gender.
What the fuck is the argument then? Because this is they them.
Like I'm just saying, right?
I'm
that,
becoming very angry.
I'm just saying that, like in Bayonetta, when people say like she, they don't mean Bayonetta's a girl. It's just a stand-in so that you can just pretend that they're saying whatever your pronouns are. whereas like, you know, with like another character, like It's different.
I'm going to kill whoever you're parodying. The person that inspired this parody is going to be destroyed. Sometimes I forget where the X button is for some reason. I could not tell you how or why I forgot.
But yeah, canonically. But yeah, Kyrus is definitely non-binary canonically. So is 621 from Armored Core. If anybody tells you otherwise, piss into their gram.
Like, I don't know how you could have a character more explicitly non-binary other than just have them say, I'm non-binary, or somebody else, like, just says they're non-binary.
Well, you say that, but Chris has hair, kind of like a woman. And wears a shirt, kind of like a man. So, I think it was one of those two, actually.
So non-binary people are often expected to be androgynous, but then you make a non-binary character who is androgynous, and people will just project whatever features they want onto that.
Well, I just think that what would happen is
They'll
if
just lean
Chris
the
was
way that
actually
they
androgynous.
want to lean with it.
No, but I think the thing is that if Chris was really going to be androgynous, they'd have no scalp or torso. The legs should project from the top of the head.
Like that one fucking image of Tato that's been going around.
Yes, like that. That's true,
That's the one real non-binary person. That one fucking picture of Tato.
I mean, it really upsets me that you've left that ice storm on the floor.
Well, I don't have room for it.
Well, use an item then.
No, I'm saving those for— I have important items I'm saving for when they're really needed. I have a bunch of good mushrooms and stuff.
Did you save?
Yes, I'm just saving right now. Here, I will show you. See ya? I'll reload the damn thing just for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
You can get the ice storm now. It's back in
Brightness.
the block, so they're keeping it cold for you.
I can make the game brighter or darker.
Oh my
That's
god,
an
wait.
interesting
Elena,
setting to have.
Elena, since we're going into Halloween, can you put the brightness on the lowest for the rest of the game?
Oh yeah, I don't need to see Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
Oh, have a nice sleep, Shan. Thank you for being here until the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Elena must now go. Our planets need us.
I'm not going nowhere.
And like hell you are, get in the fucking ship. We're going.
I'm leaving the stream, but
Yeah, but you know what
I'll
else,
still be
Elena?
here.
I'm actually leaving the stream before you, so
No,
get
you're
owned.
not.
Yes, I am. I'm going. Goodbye.
But I still wanted to talk to you after the stream.
Yeah, but I have to go and go to my planet because it needs me.
No, Bis, come on. It's gonna be a lot easier if you don't leave the call.
But I have to go to the
Anyway.
GERT that's happening on my planet.
Anyway,
Yes.
next stream will be October 3rd, so I'm gonna start Halloween streams.
Oh, so that's good. So that's gonna be the 3 octopus stream then.
What?
Let's order some in.
Huh? Bis, if you have a Halloween game you'd like to play together with me, let me know. If you come up with anything. Other than the
Sonic.exe.
pumpkin carving game. We could. If you really actually want that, we could do it.
I think we could do like a Bean bonus stream of just like little Halloween games, like Lost Silver. We could play. We could play
Oh yeah, that's a
whatever the
classic.
best Sonic.exe is. I'll try and think of some
so
other
for
things that'd be
Halloween
cool.
or for October, do you want our streams together to just be creepypasta games? Like that one Mario one where Luigi hates him. I forget what that one's
Yeah, we
called.
could. Well,
I think it's
I
just
think
called.
those could be not.
I don't remember what that one's called, but that's a classic.
I think those could be knocked down like a couple bonuses. Like
There could be
I'll
the
have a look around, see if
homophobic
there's
Mario
else.
one. How about that one?
That's a Friday Night Funkin' model.
No, I mean there's like a game that's based on too. Remember the one that like Vinesauce played and like he lost his fucking mind over it?
What do you mean I don't hate the gays?
I like this
Why
idea.
would you say these things? They aren't true.
We definitely gotta go for this.
Mario's music box! Oh my god, Mario's fucking music box! We could do Mario's music box!
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's good, Elena.
So
You're not
don't
allowed
tell
to
me.
know.
Yeah, that sounds
But yeah.
great. Anyway, yeah, the main games I'm streaming for Halloween are a surprise. Actually, okay, what I can tell you is, I decided on the Castlevania game for this year, and it's going to be Castlevania Bloodlines. Just partially just because I have it. That's one of the ones in the collection I have on my PS4. And like I have that game, so I may as well play it, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also it looks cool. It's kind of like the Sega Genesis's version of Super Castlevania 4. So,
Yeah.
or like it's what they got instead of Super Castlevania 4. Like it has a similar like tone and presentation to it. And they did like fancy graphic effects, like they got like tilting stuff and things like that. So it's in the ballpark of Super Castlevania 4. And you play as Jonathan. Jonathan Belmont.
Jonathan? Jonathan Belmont.
So yeah, we got that coming up. And I have several other games picked out. And it should be a lot of fun.
I really wish somebody would remake Part 1 of JoJo as a Castlevania game. Because you have the buff guy who's from a lineage who fights vampires.
Isn't it like
and you have the vampire.
Castlevania inspired?
I think it's one way or the other. I think Castlevania might have been.
Oh
after,
yeah, it's probably the other
actually.
way around. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, they should make it come full circle. Then you're right. They should do a JoJo Castlevania game.
Yeah, it'd be so cool. I want the Holy Water equivalent to be the Sunset Yellow Overdrive, and I want to make the hang glider out of leaves, and that's like a really hard level.
I keep putting Pikmin in my Switch, but then I never get around to playing it. I should play it tonight.
I'm just imagining you mashing a fistful of Pikmin into the Switch's card hole, and you can hear them dying.
This is the opposite of when the Pikmin help you transfer systems. But yeah, thank you everybody. I'm gonna be back on Thursday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. October streams are my favorite stream. Like that's my favorite time of the year for streaming. It never gets a lot of views on YouTube though. Like when I start streaming on my Halloween stuff, people stop watching. I guess my audience really isn't into like horror stuff. I mean, I don't really have any explicit horror games lined up this year. Like it's all just sort of more on the goofy, silly, Halloweeny side of things. But I'm still looking forward to it. But yeah, bye bye everybody. See you on Thursday.
Bye bye.